Hey guys, OneVeracity here. I wanted to welcome you guys to part 2 of the OneVeracity's History in Sneakers. I hope you guys enjoyed part 1, and I really think you guys are going to enjoy part 2 as well. Before I get to the sneakers, I wanted to say that I'm wearing my Louis Vuitton Steven Sprouse t-shirt and my Billionaire Boys Club glow-in-the-dark sweatshirt, because this is really the style that I was rocking during this time. I mean, obviously the Louis Vuitton t-shirt is one of my favorites. I wore it in my first video, and then I was really super into Billionaire Boys Club and ice cream during this time, so I just wanted to kind of dress like the period of time when I was wearing these sneakers. So, to get in the first pair. So, after I got my, my Jordan 1s, my ice cream waffles, my Bapes, of course I always loved Kanye. So, this was right around the time that the Yeezy 1s were releasing, and I needed them more than anything. I had to have them. I tried to enter online to get them. I did everything I could. I was young, so my parents wouldn't let me wait outside of the store. I was only a sophomore in high school. So I did everything I could. I couldn't get them. I had to buy them from Flight Club. Got them for $760. Now, I didn't spend my money on much because I was younger, so I actually was able to afford pretty much most of that on my own. My parents did help out, obviously, a little bit, a couple $100, I'll be honest. I'm in high school, sophomore, and I get these. I get them in the mail, and I'm so excited. I open them up, and I think, well, what can I do? Now, on YouTube, I'd obviously seen some sneaker reviews, but the YouTube market wasn't flooded like it was now. There's a ton of videos, and that's why we're doing the Soul Talk submissions, as you guys have seen in my previous videos. Send in your videos to help you guys get featured like we've been lucky enough to. So I see Friendalations, who I'm actually partnered with now on this new venture, and I see his videos, and I'm like, that's really cool. I wish I could do that. And I think, well, wait, I can. I have the Yeezys. It's an awesome shoe, and so I do my first sneaker review. So, Fran, don't know if I've ever told you this, but you inspired me to do my very first sneaker review, so thank you, man, and I can't be happy to be working with you now. So I do my first sneaker review. It's only 1 minute long, and it just takes off. And I love it. You guys love the shoes. I'm in front of my shoe wall right here, and I was shocked. I got 500 views in like the first day. And so from there, I decided to make it what I was going to do for the next couple years, until, well, I foresee it for happening forever. So after the Yeezy 1s, I go to a Dunk Exchange because I want to get a vintage SB, because now I know everything. Now I know, all the history of the SBs. I've looked into them all. I've done all that research, and I really want something that I couldn't get now. And I have my eye on the Tiffany's, because teal's always been one of my favorite colors. So I go to my very first Dunk Exchange, and I get these. I had my eye on them. I wanted them so much. I bargain with the kid. I get them, reasonable price, and get my first pair of Tiffany's. I mean, I love these shoes. I love Diamond Supply Company now, but back then, I only had Diamond Skate Wax. So these were really cool. I love them. I mean, you guys have seen the review on these. One of my favorite shoes, for sure. Just a classic, and I'm so happy to have it. But what that represents is now I'm going into Dunk Exchanges, I'm getting out there, I'm going to sneaker events, and I'm increasing my YouTube repertoire of videos. And so that was my first really SB, high sought after vintage SB, I would say. Then I get the Space Jams. Now, I get these from Street Gear in New York City, actually. Did a video for them, and I was able to get these, and so I was super excited for that. Now, what this represents is my transition to Jordans, because I'd had the Jordan 1s, and I think this was my second pair of Jordans, actually. And so this opened me up to the whole world of Jordans. Before, I was always like, that's black and red, that's this. But once I got this, I really started to appreciate Jordan brand and all the classics that came with it. So then that opened me up to stuff like the Bin 23 7s, the Infrared 6s, and all this type of stuff, even stuff like the Year of the Rabbits, or stuff as simple as the Black Cement 3s. Without these, getting the Space Jam, sort of getting in there with these, I never would have experienced those shoes. So this is my next sneaker transition. I did these, my first video on YouTube. I went to a Dunk Exchange, got even more in the sneaker community, knowing even more about the sneakers. Then I'm completely enthralled with Jordan Brand after getting the 11s. So that is part 2 of my sneaker collection, or sneaker history, I should say. So I'm going to take you guys to part 3.